Welcome to Mama Tomo Talk, the cozy talk show where mom, motherhood, and VTubing meet. I'm your host, Pina Pengin, singer-songwriter, variety streamer, and yes, a proud wife and mom. I started this show because I thought, why not have a space for MomVTubers? A place where we can share the joys, challenges, and everyday moments of motherhood. So PenPals, and for those who are here for the first time, grab a drink, relax, and let's enjoy this time together. Our third guest is MomVT, who is a mother of 4 kids. Together, we'll be talking about the reality of being moms, balancing life with VTubing, and everything in between. So let's dive right into Mama Tomo Talk, episode 3! And here's our guest, MomVT!
Hi, my name is MomVT. You can call me Mom. It's what I will answer to if you yell it in a crowd. I'm a real-life mother of 4. I have a almost 18-year-old, a 15-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 2.5-year-old. And I was a mom before I was a content creator and started VTubing 5 years ago, but I've been MomVT for almost 4 years. So,
yeah. Let's go! Yeah. So we kind of started at around the same time, huh? Because I've also VTubed for 5 years now. So it's, we started at the similar time. But you're already a mom at that time. Woo! Yeah. Yes, so we're going to go right into the questions because I want to get to know more about MomVT. I actually had a pleasure to had a collab with her with Mama Cookie at Oshi Uplink, and that's when I really started to know MomVT. But I was like, I really need to bring her into my show so I get to know her more personally with her motherhood. But there were some spicy information she shared at the Oshi Uplink. So I was like, ooh, yes, let's bring it here too. So yeah,
thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, of course, and thank you so much for being here. Oh my goodness. And thank you so much for making your, time for this show as well. Because I know, it's so hard to, schedule, do collabs and all that stuff. Especially if you have 4 kids and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So for the first question. During the Oshi Uplink Talking Mom Sense panel, you mentioned that you experienced many difficulties through your pregnancies. Of course, you don't have to share anything you're uncomfortable discussing, but within your comfort level, what were your experience like across your 4 pregnancies, and what helped you cope?
So it's not that I'm like uncomfortable sharing exactly what I went through with each one, but I do have this kind of fear of sharing too much and like scaring people out of wanting to go through a pregnancy. And so it's like, I do have to be kind of careful. But my first labor and delivery, they don't tell you that your epidural that they give you that it can run out.
Yeah.
They don't tell you that. So I went from like just kind of, that was a big one, looking at my contractions on the little screen and not feeling them, to suddenly feeling very big contractions like between one and the next. They don't tell you that can happen, but it does. So that was fun.
Oh boy.
My second one was scheduled C-section, easy. Honestly, that one was like nothing went wrong with that one, which is great. My third one, I did VBAC, which means vaginal birth after cesarean. Oh. And so the epidural was placed wrong. So I felt everything.
Oh no!
Yeah. and didn't want to do that, but I did it. And then, so part of the birthing process after you actually have the baby, you push out the placenta. It's the afterbirth, right?
Right.
Mine didn't detach.
What?
And the risk with that is because the placenta doesn't detach, your body just keeps bleeding to try to push it out.
Oh my God.
And that wasn't working. And so my doctor, she was great. Like, I loved her. No complaints about that doctor. But she basically had to try to reach up inside to grab it and pull it out.
Oh.
Which I can confirm hurts worse than the childbirth.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And then it tore. So I still had to go in and get put under with anesthesia for them to just go and take care of all of it.
Oh.
And the reason that was so bad was that the blood loss, like, I was too weak to like do any of the normal holding your baby stuff that you would do after having your brand new baby in the hospital. But my hospital wouldn't give me blood transfusions. They kept putting it off.
What? So
I ended up being in the hospital for 8 days total, but they didn't give me blood transfusions until the 7th day.
What?
Because I just might magically make enough blood to replace it, I guess. And it was so funny because like they finally gave in and gave me the blood transfusions. And it just so happened that it was like 3 a.m. They gave me blood transfusions at 2 different spots. I immediately felt like a human again, which was great.
Oh my God.
And my husband is passed out, exhausted. The baby is sleeping. And the Jaws movies were on TV. So now I have like a special place in my heart for the Jaws 1, 2, and 3 because I was just out there watching through all the Jaws movies. But then after I got out of the hospital, I ended up, I forget what the infection's called, but there's a skin infection. And if they had been more sterile with giving me the blood transfusions, this shouldn't have happened. But I ended up with both arms with really bad skin infections that were very painful. And so I still couldn't hold my new baby. I physically could not hold her safely.
Oh no.
For like several more weeks. It was brutal. And then my 4th one, I had a C-section because I was like, I'm not doing that again.
Right. Right.
And they don't tell you that your organs can fuse together.
What?
Well, because, the baby's pushing on everything.
Oh.
And so fortunately it was a C-section because that could have been horrendous because how would you know? But my uterus fused to my bladder.
Oh my God.
So fortunately it was a C-section. So the doctor was already in there and he just, took care of it.
Oh my. Oh,
but they don't tell you these things. Yeah.
I didn't know about it either.
So these things women might be like, something doesn't feel right. And they'll go to the doctor and the doctor, like, I don't even think that would turn up on an ultrasound or anything.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah. So that's that's kind of like the glossing over everything that happened. But those are the main bullet points. And it's like, what helped me cope? I don't know. Yeah. You just kind of, one foot in front of the other, just keep pushing through it because you have to,
Right.
You have this new little human that's dependent on you. Unfortunately, I have a very supportive spouse. Not everybody has that, but like my spouse is very supportive. So like after our 3rd one, he stepped up and did the feedings and did all that kind of stuff because I just physically couldn't use my arms. And, that was tough emotionally, but, I had help. I had a very supportive spouse that, stepped up and did more than his share to make sure that, everything was okay. And so we turned out fine.
Oh my
But
goodness.
that's why we have 4 kids and not 5 kids. It's because I think I've had enough.
Yeah, while we were doing some like testing, tech check and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that, MomVT mentioned how she wanted originally 5 kids,
Mm-hmm.
but
Very
because of
much.
all her pregnancy things that happened to her,
Horror
yes,
stories. Let's
horror
just call them what they
stories.
are.
Yeah, horror stories. Her husband told her, maybe, yeah, I know you said you want a fifth one, but maybe you shouldn't,
Yeah, maybe we should go through this again. And I was just
Yeah.
like, you know what? You're probably right. Yeah, we shouldn't do this again.
Yeah, we want you healthy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man. Wait, so when your organs fused, and so your doctor kind of had to like snip to make it
They
apart,
they
or
they have to separate them, and then I didn't ask a lot of questions about what sort of damage was there because I did not want to know. But I do know that they had to stitch
Mhm.
those parts shut. So I think basically like one or the other or both did have a hole or a tear that had to be stitched shut. Which then, if you think about it, if I had thought about having a fifth pregnancy, if it was the uterus that had extra damage, that would have been really dangerous. So,
Oh yes, that would be really dangerous. Ooh.
but truthfully, I did not ask any questions. I was just like, you know what, just fix it. I'm fine. I didn't want to know the gritty details about what had happened. Did not need. I just didn't. I didn't need that information. It was like, you fixed it. Cool. We're good.
Understandable, especially when you have so much on your plate at that moment. Yeah, it's so understandable. It's so
It's like, oh,
traumatizing.
they fused. Did you fix it? You did. Good. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know it can fuse.
I didn't know that either, which is wild.
It is wild. Jeez. Oh gosh.
Not common. It's not a common thing. I will say that.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it happened to me.
So I wonder, was your baby at the time like considered a bit bigger in your tummy, or?
Let me think. I don't think so. I think he was. Well, no, I think he was a little bit on the smaller end. But it was, because it was like a scheduled C-section.
Right.
So they just kind of fit you into the schedule where they can. So I think he was a little before his due date, so he was a little bit smaller. Because babies really pack on
Right.
weight and size in like that last couple weeks.
Right,
And I
right.
think he was 38 weeks,
Okay.
not 40, I think. So like he was average, I guess.
I see. So maybe the size doesn't really matter in terms of like having your organ fuse or anything.
No idea. It's just, my body decided, my internal organs went, what would be fun?
Fusion!
Let's mess with her again. Let's do this time. That's what happens.
Oh my god. Well, oh my goodness, that was a very interesting experience to hear about. Definitely learning
Again,
a lot.
hi, I'm
already.
MomVT. Please don't run away. Please.
Yes, please don't.
No, come back.
Yeah, come back. It's good to know these things. So, if your significant other or your friends or someone goes through the same thing, it's like, oh yeah, this person, it's normal. Some other people go through this too. Like, you can encourage them,
Well, I do think there's still kind of like a problem society-wide where it's like not okay to talk about this stuff.
Oh,
So they
yeah,
just pretend
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh yeah, pregnancy, it's beautiful and it's a magical time of your life. And like, they never say any of the hard parts about it. So then when you do have a part that you struggle with, you feel like that's wrong, or that like it shouldn't be that way, or like you're doing that there's something wrong with you because you're struggling with part of it. It's like, no,
Right.
pregnancy and labor and delivery, there are a lot of messy parts and difficult parts, and like it's not all sunshine and roses going through a pregnancy, and that's okay.
Oh yeah.
But it doesn't get talked about that much. So
Yeah, it really
with
doesn't.
people not talking about it, then you don't end up with like sympathy and empathy
Mm-hmm.
about what you're going through. It just ends up being like, well, don't talk about it because,
Right.
you know, and then it gets passed on again, like, oh, magical time of your life. And it
Right.
is a wonderful experience. And it's like, you know, because, you know, it's a very finite part of your life,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not always going to be easy. And, you know,
Right.
sometimes it's very hard and everybody has a different experience. And I just wish more people were open about the realities of it versus just trying to sugarcoat it,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you know?
I agree.
You know, grandma really wants to be a grandma, so she like won't tell you the bad parts of it. And it's like, man, how could you do that to your own daughter? Come on.
Well, it's so funny because my mom actually kind of warned me that
Oh,
pregnancy, like
good. That's a good mom.
vaginal labor, is kind of like having a big, huge watermelon coming out of your nose hole. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't even imagine.
Oh, I forgot about that. My VBAC. So at one point, because it ended up, you know, each pregnancy usually like the labor and delivery goes a little bit faster.
Hmm.
But my first two were C-sections, so I had no frame of reference for how fast the baby was going to come.
Uh-huh.
And I remember I felt the urge to push. Like you actually get just like the natural urge to push, right? It's just instinctual. And I turned to the nurse. I'm like, I'm starting to feel like I should push. And she went, oh no, it's not time yet.
Oh.
And I was like, I think you should check again. I'm pretty sure it's time for me to push. And she just kind of like, I think she rolled her eyes at me, but I can't prove it. And she went and checked and went, oh yeah, no, it's time. Okay, time to push.
Oh my gosh.
Like, thank you, lady. I have a feeling that out of everybody in this room, I would know best whether
Yes.
or not it was time.
No, seriously.
But yeah, what you just said reminded me of that. It was just like, hey, I think it's time. I was like, no, it's not. You're totally wrong.
Oh my god.
You don't know what you're talking about.
It's like, hey, this is my body, not your body.
Yeah. It's like, I'm getting this urge to push. Can you come check? No, it's not time.
Oh my goodness.
Just whatever. Like, all right, thanks, lady.
Was she a nurse or just like?
Yeah, she was a nurse. Like she was one of the dedicated maternity ward nurses. This crazy,
Wow.
wild times.
I'm really surprised that happened.
Yeah. I probably should have taken up some complaints with the hospital, but I'm just not confrontational.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of things going on.
Yeah. I kind of had my hands full.
Oh, yes.
Didn't think about it until much later.
Yeah,
That's okay.
for sure. All right, let's go to the second question. And second question is actually from a viewer as well. Ba-bum. What's a tradition? Oh, wait, no, this is not it. Wait a second. Where's the question? Where did the question go? Oh, no. This is not in order.
I got it if you want me to read it.
Yeah.
Right. What is one thing you were afraid of about having a child that turned out not to be true, or vice versa? So vice versa was something that I was afraid of that turned out to be true?
I guess so. Mm-hmm.
Because that's easier. Because it's like I was very afraid of how bad it would hurt. And it does hurt. But like, it is one of those things where, you know, how many women over the course of history have gone through that same pain?
Mm-hmm.
So like in the moment, you're like, this really hurts. I can't do this. And it's like, you can. Like you are fully capable of handling it. Like you are strong and your body can do it. Like you can handle it, even if it feels like you can't. But I was really afraid of it hurting. Which is why I really wanted that epidural, and then they placed it wrong.
No!
I know. That's okay. I did it. And so now any of those moms that brag about going natural, and it's like, well, I did too, even though that's not what I wanted. Something I was afraid of that turned out to not be true. Probably something. Oh, I mean, it's not a good story, but the fear that it's like you're gonna have like your mom come over and she's gonna like take your your new baby and not give your new baby back or take the new baby for the fun parts. And that turned out not to be true for me, but that's because my mother didn't help at all. It was, I don't think ever came over actually. So a little bit different experience, but that kind of goes into a later question, I think, of like, why did I choose to like theme myself after being a mom for my VTuber? And so I can get into that later, but, you know, the whole thing was like, it takes a village and like, you know, your family will help when you need it and stuff like that. And it's like, I didn't actually have much of that. Which is again why like I feel incredibly lucky that I have such a supportive partner. Dad VT is fantastic, and I couldn't ask for a better, you know, father to my kids and partner, because he was amazing and stepped up. And when I needed him to do more than his share, he did without complaint, because it's what we had to do. And but yeah, the whole thing of like, oh, you got to worry about the in-laws, or you got to worry about your mom coming over and taking over. And it's like, nah, I didn't get any of that.
I see.
Which I guess silver linings. Silver linings, I didn't have to deal with it.
Right. But yeah, you won the lottery in terms of your partner and your husband. Yeah. Thank you, Dad VT. Thank you so much.
Indeed.
Yeah. All right, let's get to next question as well. These are all great answers, by the way. And next question is, what is something you wish someone had told you when you had your first child?
How little sleep you would get.
Oh, yes.
That's like the first thing I tell people. It's like, oh, you're pregnant. Congratulations. Sleep as much as you can now, because you will miss it. Like, because it's just it's unavoidable, because a newborn has to eat so often. Like they're eating every hour or two, like right after they're born. So it's like you're not getting solid sleep. It's almost impossible unless someone steps in and they do the feedings and just like let you go pass out for a few hours. But like that's the thing that no one warned me how tired I was going to be. Like I read somewhere actually that it's like the amount of sleep a new parent gets is less than what's allowed for sleep deprivation with like US military torture.
Oh my gosh. Really? Oh.
Yeah. So it's like, you're tired. So I really wish someone had warned me. It's like, get as much sleep as you can now. And so now that's the advice I give people now whenever I hear about it. It's like, oh, that's wonderful news. Sleep now.
Yeah.
Because you'll miss it.
Yeah.
And no one warned me.
I didn't know that was like a guideline for torture, actually.
I mean, it's like Geneva Convention stuff, I think. But like, yeah, they do have rules they have to follow. But apparently, apparently their prisoners get more sleep.
Oh my god!
Than new parents.
You guys heard that? Prisoner gets more sleep than parents. But that makes so much sense, though. Yeah, like going through my first child too. Like I felt like I was just a zombie, a living zombie, all month. It was like the first 2 months, I believe, and then after that, he started to get a little longer sleep, and I was like, okay, I can at least have a pockets of decent sleep. But then, even then,
yeah, it's very much just like baby sleeping, you're sleeping.
Yeah,
like it's like you have to.
Yeah, for sure. And then, oh my gosh, there's so many times where, naturally moms wake up when the baby is crying, and then there's time where I'm like, like I can't do it, but like Brooklyn, my husband is not waking up, even though it's his turn to like feed the baby. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll just do it, kind of thing. I'm like, oh, he's so lucky he gets to sleep in.
So what's funny about that is, out of the two of us, I'm the heavy sleeper. And Davy T he's like a very light sleeper. And so like, especially with the last one, there were a lot of times where he was like, by the time I could have woken you up, I was already up. So I just took care of it.
Oh, that's so
And I felt
sweet.
it is so sweet, but I felt so bad because I can't
Oh,
help that I'm a
yeah.
heavy sleeper, you know?
Right.
And I would just be out. And it's, if I was by myself, I wake up, but it takes me a bit longer. Where the baby cries, he was awake. And he was like, yeah, by the time I could have gotten you up, I could have just already been doing the bottle feeding. So I just did it. But that's okay. With his work schedule, like he would have days off and he would just sleep the days off. So we came up with the system, but I still felt really bad that I was such a heavy sleeper. I didn't mean to.
Yeah, like I don't know if this is because us female or like it's a mother thing, but when you can't do or when you don't feed the baby, like you feel so guilty not being able to feed, and then it's like, oh yeah, I fed the baby for you, and it's like, I feel so bad I couldn't do it, you know, like I felt that way as well. Yeah,
a lot of mom guilt.
mom
And
guilt
I
is
kind
real.
of hope that parents as a whole kind of try to put a stop to that, where even if you hear someone else doing it, be like, hey, that's not cool. Don't mom shame. Let's not do that. It's hard enough. But there's a lot of mom guilt, and it's
There is.
because of mom shaming.
Yeah, mom shaming, and I guess we're really hard to ourselves too. Yeah. And we can't help it.
You can't, because you don't want to mess up. You want to do everything perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Alrighty, let's get to the next question. And the next question is, what was your strategy for dealing with picky eating?
So here's the thing, that if you have a truly picky eater, because we've had 2 out of the 4, we're truly picky, get a gummy multivitamin, and then just like, you can try, but like the more important thing is that they're fed. Like, yeah, obviously, like you try to keep some balance to it, but if you have if they're not going to eat something, forcing them to eat it can be, it's I don't know. I feel like it's like a trust thing after a while, where if you're not listening to your kids' wishes, and it's like, they might hate eating tomatoes their entire life, or they might get over it, but like, it's not that important to force them to eat the thing that they hate. If your kid cannot stand broccoli, find another vegetable that they are willing to try. Like, forcing the issue with like a specific one, it's I don't know, it's just added stress, and it's not fun for anyone involved.
Right.
And it's like, you know what? If your kid spends 3 months and all they will eat are SpaghettiOs and goldfish, guess what? They will still be fine when they grow up. That 3 months of them eating SpaghettiOs and goldfish is not going to make it where they don't go to college. Like, they will be fine. So, like, it's one of those things where you can really fight them on it, but it's like, I mean, there are sensory issues. Like, with a younger kid, they can't necessarily express why they don't want to eat the food. My oldest actually was tomatoes, and when she was little, she couldn't explain why. And it's like, she didn't like tomatoes, but like, like spaghetti sauce, pizza sauce, like anything, salsa, things like that, that was fine, but not tomatoes. And it's like, I've been her mom for a while, and it's like, I get it now. It was like the texture and the acidity of it. She just doesn't like it. It's like, okay, so she can just eat something else. She doesn't have to eat the tomatoes. So it's like, it's not really worth the fight. Like, it's probably not forever. And even if it is forever with that particular food, there are so many other foods you can probably get them to try, as long as you're not forcing them to eat that food that they don't want to eat.
Yeah, that's so true. Oh man, with the tomato, I can relate, because I used to hate tomatoes so much as a kid. And I remember whenever I try tomato, I'll make this like yucky kind of face every single time. But my mom would be like, you have to eat it, you have to eat it. So I would eat it, but I remember I just hated tomato. But
it's a core memory, isn't it? Like you remember
yeah,
this, and it's like it's
yeah,
you know what, it's very much a pick your battle sort of thing. Where yeah, if you made a dinner and they refuse to eat part of it without trying it, then it's like you know you negotiate and be like, all right, just give me like 2 bites or something like that. But it's like you kind of pick up if your kid has an actual aversion to a food, and you know you can just avoid that food. You don't have to force them to eat something that is going to cause trauma to your kid over
right.
tomatoes. So,
Yeah, it's true.
mm,
Yeah, so I guess like the take on this is that you don't have to fight over with like feeding. Just find substitute or something that can just try different things, and
mhm.
also um, yeah, just try different things and see what they like or what not they like. They
Yeah,
will still
like
survive and grow.
yeah, they'll still grow, but it's like I mean, I think a kid will remember more if you constantly force them to eat a food they hate versus if you
Mm-hmm.
work with them and negotiate.
Yeah.
Like, okay, fine, you don't have to eat that, but can you try this instead? I
Mm-hmm.
think goes over a lot better. It would go over better with me, so I don't see why it would be any different for a kid, you know?
Yeah, it's true. I think I remember with my son Percy. I think it was like a couple months ago. I was trying so hard for him to at least try broccoli, and
Hmm.
then for longest time he would just not eat any greens. The only way
Hmm.
he will eat greens is a smoothie, a spinach smoothie with banana and
Oh,
milk.
yeah.
So with that, you know, it's sweet enough, and you can't really taste the spinach if you put it with banana. So he loves it. But if he sees spinach on itself or any greens,
Mhm.
cucumbers, any green stuff, then he will refuse ferociously. So I was like, please eat your greens. But recently, like, Bergwin and I were very, very, like, you know, adamant about him trying broccoli. And then we
Mhm.
started making kind of like into a game. It's like broccoli time. And then like put
Aw, that's so
broccoli and then
cute.
like put it on his mouth and he'll try
Mhm.
it. And then finally he started to eat broccoli. Like sometimes he still refuse it, but like started to kind of like not refuse it like intensely. So I guess like yeah, making it a little more fun, or I'm not too sure, but
I
I
felt like
guess
our parents, the rules was like, you have to sit there until you finish it. Like, that stuff is like, that did not
yeah,
work.
yeah, that did not work. Yes.
And so, like, I feel like our generation kind of learns, like, well, I hated that, so I'm not gonna do that to my kids.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's so funny
yeah.
you say about greens because I completely forgot, but that just unlocked a memory for me that my oldest, when she was like 2,
Hmm.
like I forget where we were, but it was like a buffet or something, and they had ice cream, and they had mint chocolate chip
Uh huh.
ice cream,
Uh huh.
and she refused to even try it because it was green. And it's like, but it's ice cream. And she's like, no, it's green, and it's so funny. And after she ate it, that was her favorite ice cream flavor for years was mint chocolate chip, and I always thought that was so funny. She wouldn't eat it because it was
Oh,
green, but then she loved it.
oh, oh,
Kids with the rules are so
oh.
funny. It's like, I can't eat that. It's green. It's like, it is literally
Yeah.
ice cream. Please try
Yeah.
it.
Wait, did you know there's a wasabi ice cream in Japan?
I did not know that. Is it
Imagine.
good?
I've never tried it, but imagine how, kind of like tricking your daughter, be like, oh
That's
yeah,
so
that's
mean.
chocolate.
That's so mean. Oh
It
my
is
God.
mean. It is mean.
Oh, as far as like renegotiating with your kids,
Mhm.
I just remembered it was a while back. So like I don't know if it's like current anymore, but I
Mhm.
remember when my oldest 2 were younger, there
Mhm.
was a cookbook that got popular. It's called The Sneaky Chef
Mm.
because you sneak vegetables into the dishes. She had like
Oh.
I remember like 4 different color purees of like healthy
Ooh.
foods. So she had like a white puree, a yellow or orange puree,
Mhm.
green, and then I think purple. And then she had a whole bunch of different recipes that like you would use the puree and sneak it into this other dish that the kids would want to eat.
Mm.
And I always thought that was really clever. But it's called the sneaky chef. So as far as like
Ooh.
hiding the greens, because you said blending up in a
Yeah.
smoothie, and that's what made me think of that, is that it's kind of the same concept, but she would make like macaroni and cheese like cups and stuff like that.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Maybe I should get that cookbook.
Yeah, it might be worth a
Interesting.
try. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Mhm.
All right, guys. Are you guys taking notes?
It's called the Sneaky Chef. Sneak, Sneaky.
Oh, I love it when there's these like tips that I hear from all these other moms. I'm learning so much. Alrighty, next question. What is the one meal you could make on autopilot that everyone would actually eat?
Spaghetti and meatballs
Ooh.
or tuna steaks.
Ooh.
I'm really good at cooking steaks in general, but tuna steaks, my family really likes that. So
Ooh.
that's like a special occasion thing, though.
Oh, interesting with tuna steaks
Mhm.
because tuna steaks, depending on the part of the tuna, it can be a
Mhm.
bit difficult to make it into a steak because it might crumble or like
Mhm.
stuff like that. Ooh, that sounds really tasty. Ooh,
And then spaghetti and meatballs, that's just easy. Like
right.
very few people would turn their nose up at spaghetti and meatballs, you know.
Yeah, it's so
So
true. Yeah. For me, like a autopilot for me would be
mhm.
either oatmeal or for
Mm.
Percy it will be natto.
I know what that is. I've never had it before. It feels like that's one of those cultural things where it's like it sounds weird to me, but it's just a staple food, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's
Um,
kind of like sticky. It makes like
mhm.
this sticky web, kind of like okra. But it's
Okay.
really okay. It's really tasty for me. I'm obsessed with natto, so I guess it's kind
Mhm.
of biased thing. But
Mhm.
a lot of people say it's an acquired taste, and
It's fermented soybeans, right?
yes,
Yes.
fermented
Okay.
soybean, yes.
Um, I've never actually tried it. I
Yeah.
usually will try anything once.
Hmm.
There's been a few things where I'm like, no, no, thank you, but I've at least
Right,
tried it.
right.
Um, that's interesting though. Yeah,
Yeah, maybe you can try it and let me know how you think about it.
I might. I'm gonna have to. Mhm.
Yeah, it's considered a superfood, so yeah.
I don't doubt it because like
Hmm.
fermenting foods, like there a lot of fermented foods are superfoods, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. It's crazy,
Mhm.
isn't it? Because like basically you're rottening a food, but they become fermented to a
Mhm.
golden superfood. It's crazy.
Yeah, science is weird, guys.
Yeah, science is weird.
Science is weird.
Well, that's how nature works.
Mhm.
All right, next question. と what is the funniest food negotiation you have ever had with your children?
Probably the mint chocolate chip ice cream. um, I couldn't believe it was like it's ice cream. No, and then we found out it's because it's green. But just trying to convince her to try ice cream, she wouldn't do it. And then the other
That's
one I
so
can think of
cute.
is just my 7-year-old a couple years ago.
Mhm.
Just she only wanted desserts or something sweet. Like she didn't want anything if it wasn't sweet, which is
Oh,
really difficult to negotiate because I mean not
right.
everything can taste sweet. So we bought a blender. We just gave up and bought a blender and we made smoothies because she loved smoothies at that point. Smoothies were a treat. And so it was
Oh.
like, all right, let's do smoothies. Pick your
Mm.
battles, you
Yeah.
know. Like it was just more just, okay, you want something sweet for dinner? Sure, here's a smoothie, you know. So I'm not gonna
Right.
fight you on it, it's fine.
Yeah, it's
And
interesting how like kids go through a lot of different phases, right? It's
mhm.
so interesting. Like I don't
She's
really
very
remember
stubborn about it.
during my kid ages, but I guess like looking through Percy, it's like wow, they go through a lot of phases with such a short amount of time.
Yep. You're trying
It's
to figure out who
crazy.
they are. So they're like, I
Yeah.
like this today. So, all right,
Yeah.
cool.
And you think that you figured things out. It's like, oh my gosh, okay, now I figured you out. You like this, this. And then next day it's like, nope. No, I
Yeah,
hate
you're
it.
like,
I
okay,
don't
I've
want to eat
got
it.
this. And the next day they're like, Mom, no. Mama, no, I don't want that. And it's like, man, all right, let's try this again.
Start from zero again.
Again.
Alrighty. And then next question is what is the sweetest moment of sibling love that still makes you emotional?
I don't. So I have an answer to this, but it's not like a particular thing. It's just something I've noticed over the years. My older two, like, like they needle at each other and they get on each other's nerves and stuff like that. But something I've just really noticed is that my second oldest, my son, like he just really quietly has his older sister's back and like will always like choose her over like I've seen him even like choose hanging out with her over like hanging out with friends and stuff like that. And it's always like really quiet and really subtle. And I don't even think my oldest, I don't think she even realizes it. But I've just kind of watched over the years that like he really will prioritize his older sister. And I've always thought that was really sweet.
Aww.
Because he's a 15-year-old boy. He's a little jerk sometimes. And then I just see him just be incredibly quietly sweet to his older sister. And it just makes me happy.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cute.
When I say it's like, oh, he's a little jerk, it's like he plays video games. He's like a 15-year-old boy playing video games on the internet. He can be a total jerk, but then he's just really sweet and considerate of his older sister, and it just makes me happy.
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, that's so cute. I have a younger brother as well, but I feel like at certain age, he just like started just staying in his room, don't really come out of his room. So it's like I kind of miss that brother sister kind of interaction, like during that time. And I was like, oh, my baby brother, oh, he's not coming out of his room. He's just playing video games.
Like they get like grumpy and mean, and it's like, okay, I'll stay out of your way.
Yeah, it's so true. All right, next question is did they ever team up against you? Any legendary moments?
My kids, when they were toddler age, the older set and the younger set, they will try to like wrestle gang up on us. So like I've had my like older two when they were little, and then like my younger two when now, and like when they were little, they would dogpile. And like, usually it'd be like something like, oh, we're gonna go tickle mom, or like something like that. And not any legendary moments, but like I don't think I've lost yet, which is nice.
Ooh, okay.
But then again, they reached a certain age where they like stopped trying that kind of stuff, and they got very independent, and so yeah. But now my 7-year-old saying like, I'm just chilling, mom. She's 7. So now it's now it's my 2.5-year-old and the cat that are both trying to fight for space in my lap. So the game has changed.
Wait, that's so cute. Just imagining your 2.5 battling or fighting with your cat for your
they both get very passive aggressive about it too, where they kind of like try to push the other one out, like they like try to take up as much space. It's funny.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's so cute. And I'm like, they're gonna be the best of friends. Like my youngest is gonna love that cat so much.
Oh, that is
but right
so
now
cute.
my lap is like prime real estate, and they're fighting over it, which is very fun.
Right. Oh, that's so cute. Oh man. All right, and then next question would be this is another viewer's question. As the eldest child in a large family, I need to know, when parents tell the oldest child to keep an eye on the younger ones, do they actually expect them to?
So I am actually one of 4 children. I have an older brother, a twin sister, and a younger brother. And I don't remember it. I was too little, but I do know for a fact that like my parents would like offer my older brother a quarter to like change a diaper if they didn't feel like it. And they offer that to my older brother, to which my older brother would take the quarter and then offer, he tried it with me and I was just not going to have it. I was like, no. So he went to my twin sister and offered her a dime, 10 cents to change my little brother's diaper. And so she would change the diaper for 10 cents and he would pocket 15 cents.
What?
Yes. So to answer that question, when parents tell the oldest child to keep an eye on the younger ones, do they actually expect them to? I think my parents did. But I kind of learned that doesn't always happen. So I didn't expect that of my kids. But with the age gap with my kids, if one of the older ones is watching, I pay them like a babysitter. And it's like, if I'm paying you for your time as a babysitter, then yes, I absolutely do expect you to actually do your job and keep an eye on your younger siblings. But if I'm not paying them for their time, it's not their job.
Right.
You know, it'd be different if I'm like, hey, I have to like run upstairs real quick. Can you just keep an eye on them? But like, no, I don't. I don't ask my the oldest to, you know, be a surrogate parent, which I feel like the older generations kind of did that a lot.
Yeah, I think older generation did that. Yeah, it's true.
But in my experience with my siblings, the oldest child did not keep an eye on the younger ones, if at all possible. So,
it's
but the parents expected him to.
Yeah, your brother like literally, you know, taking
he outsourced.
Yeah, he outsourced, took the 15 cents, gave the 10 cents. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. Big brain. He's going to be a businessman. Or is he a businessman?
He is a very successful lawyer.
Oh!
Go figure.
Go figure, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. He was really... He
a
had
business lawyer, actually. I think he helps with like business mergers and stuff. So like, yeah, right up his alley.
Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Whoa. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. But yeah, for me, I'm the middle of 3 kids, and my oldest sister and my brother had a bit of an age gap. So my mom would ask my sister to take care of my brother, and also I would be there as well. So I guess like 2 big sisters looking after our brother and stuff like that. So I think our older generation did kind of expect the older kids to look after the younger kids. Yeah, I think that's the case as well. And also my husband Brogan, he's the eldest of 7. And
wow.
Yeah, he basically raised his like one of the youngest sibling, literally raised her since like a baby into like
the age gaps like that are tough. And it's like, I mean, I kind of did that to my own kids, you know, like there's like a 10-year gap between my first and my third. But, you know, you can't always help that as a parent. I am conscious of it, though, and can understand, you know, the age gap kind of makes that difficult. But I would never ask my oldest to basically like, here you go. Here's your little sibling. I'll see you later. I couldn't imagine that. It's crazy.
I don't think I'll ever do that either.
No.
Yeah. I can't even imagine doing that. Like you said, like maybe like if I hire my oldest to like as a babysitter, maybe. But yeah, I don't think I can be like, okay, yeah, just, you know, watch over.
No.
I don't think I can do that either. Alrighty. Thank you so much for the question, by the way.
Yeah, no, that's a great question.
Yeah. All right, next question is... Oh, wait. That is not the question. Oh, yes. This one. What is a family tradition you started that you would recommend to other parents?
I have now immediately blanked out on any family traditions that we have.
It's okay.
That's the thing. Like, family traditions are so personal,
Oh, it's true.
you know? Um, hmm. I mean, it's something that we did when I was little, and I just like it where, like, you wait for everybody to wake up Christmas morning,
Mhm.
and then, like, you wait, and then everybody, like, opens presents together.
Mhm.
Um, I whether or not I can recommend that to somebody else, I don't know. I just always thought that was nice, but I don't know. Like, you also see, like, in movies and stuff like that, like the kids that just come running out of the rooms and start ripping into presents, and then you see the parents waking up all tired and kind of following them out, and it's like, I can't be like, my way is the better way.
Right,
I just
right,
always
right.
liked it, like, because you also get an opportunity to, like, gather everybody together and get a family picture at the beginning of Christmas before,
Oh.
the area around your Christmas tree gets destroyed and
Yeah.
torn apart. Which is part of the reason why I like to do that, where everybody waits until everybody is ready, and then we do presents. But I'm not.
Aw.
So, like, I would recommend it if you want, like, a nice Christmas morning picture, to do it that way. Um,
Mm.
but some people like the chaos, I guess.
Right.
So,
Right,
I don't
right.
know. That's the
No,
only
I
one that
think
comes to
that's a
mind.
yeah, I think that's a great tradition. Yeah. And then I don't really have this tradition yet with my family, but
Mhm.
with my siblings and my parents, we had a tradition where we would collect all these funny moments that any one of us in our family had in this like notebook, and we would write all these like funny moments that we had written down, and then we kind of like when we want to like have a good laugh, we go back to
Mhm.
that book and then we
Oh,
kind of
that's
like read through it. Yeah. And then we just laugh our butts
that's
off
sweet. I like
again.
that a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
That's good too, just to, like, have the, like, record. It's
Yeah.
like a family history in a way,
Yeah. It
like
really
a
is.
candid family history. That's really neat. I like that a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. There's this one moment that is in that book where I was I was actually like very tomboyish. I was very energetic girl and like
Mhm,
very active. Would do a lot of like things that boys would do. So like there were
mhm,
times where I was like yelling, trying to like say what I'm doing. So for example, like I'll punch and
mhm.
then I would say punch, but instead of saying that, I actually punched, but I said kick, and I'm like wait no, and then I did a kick, but I said
Mhm.
punch, and all my family just laughed so hard because I said the opposite thing of what I was doing.
Oh, that's cute though. That's
Yeah.
so cute.
Every time, yeah, we go through that book. There's that, and then I remember I kind of like put my own illustration of me doing it and stuff like that. I
That's
really like
cute.
that
I like that
tradition.
a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah. Once Percy is older, and there's like a lot of funny moments, I'm gonna start making that too. Yeah. All right. Next question would
Mhm.
be. What is the hardest part of the teenage years, and and what unexpectedly became easier?
Ooh. Hardest part of the teenage years, depends on the kid. Sometimes it's hard for them to practice basic hygiene. And it's like,
Yeah,
please
yeah,
put on
yeah.
deodorant. Um, no, I think it's more like, because being a teenager is really hard, where it's
Mhm.
like you want to feel grown up, and you want to be taken seriously, and it's because you're older, and
Mhm.
so you want to be treated like you're older, and it's like a really, really delicate balance with that. And so the hardest part with the teenage years is kind of balancing allowing appropriate independence, I think.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Um, with my kids, I kind of learned from my own experiences. When I was in high school, I was because my freshman year of high school, the day we let out for winter break, a friend of ours that we had lost touch with because she started partying super hard and like was like drinking and doing drugs and stuff like that. So like we didn't stay friends with her. The Friday we let out for winter break, she and her boyfriend got in a car accident and she died. Yeah. And so after that, like we were social, my sister and I were social, but like I didn't drink. And so I basically like made it my mission to make sure people like were safe. Like if I drove people home all the time, that sort of thing. And so with my own kids, it's like, you know, I was a high schooler. I'm not stupid. Like I know kids throw parties. I know that if you're going to be social as a teenager, you're going to end up at those parties. And like, you might make some bad decisions. So I need you to be comfortable calling me so that I can come and get you. Or if any of your friends are in like real bad shape, that you're comfortable calling me so that I can come help. Now, my kids would probably still be in trouble, but they know that's like, I'd rather you get grounded for a week than end up in the hospital or worse.
True.
You know? And so like, that's kind of like, so like a lot of my experiences when I was a teenager have very much colored how I handle my own teenagers. I don't know if it's too much or not enough freedom for them. But I do try to talk to them more than my own parents talk to me. You know, where it's like open lines of communication.
Yeah, so important.
Which that's the part that actually got easier. Like that's actually really easy with my older two now, is just that open line of communication where it's like these are uncomfortable topics, but we need to talk about it.
Right.
And they're both actually really mature about it, which is really nice. But you know, they're still teenagers, so they're hormonal. They're still figuring out who they are. They're trying to figure out their place in the world. Like they're pushing boundaries just to see if they can. Like it, you know, like the teenage attitude is a thing, and that's probably the hardest part. Is just that kind of power struggle you end up with, and it's normal and natural, and it's going to happen. You know, because they're growing up and figuring out who they are, and eventually they are going to leave home. I'm assuming.
Right.
And so it's like, it's an important part of their development that they have to push boundaries and they have to argue and they have, you know, it's all part of it. Doesn't make it easier though.
Right. Oh,
I don't know.
I'm so scared of the teenage years.
I mean, my oldest has been a teenager since she was about 3 years old. So like, I've been getting that attitude for a very long time.
Wow, sister. Not the terrible twos, but the troublesome threes.
Yeah, she was like 3 teen. It was great.
Wow.
But no, I mean, it's hard, but it's hard for everybody. It's hard for your kid too. You know, and it's just keeping an open mind on that and keeping open communication and like kind of establishing that trust early.
Right.
Because like it's like you have to establish that trust with them that they can come to you when they need to, and then you don't betray that.
Right.
Like that is paramount. Like you have to make sure that your kids can trust you. And then I think that makes it easier to handle it when you butt heads and when things get difficult when they're teenagers.
Wow.
I'd like to think I did a good job with it.
Yeah, it sounds like you really did a great job. You're such a good mom. Oh my goodness.
Thank you. I just want them to not have to go to therapy much when they're older.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah. Well, that was great. Like it went so deep.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I want this talk show to like, you know, go deep or even go like silly route, like anywhere the conversation that takes us. So yeah, like I'm really open to
Mom's
any
so
conversation.
serious. Jeez.
It's okay. Moms can be serious.
It's true. We can.
Yeah, so I love it. I love all these conversation that is like serious. It can be funny. It can be, childish and stuff like that. I really love it. It's all part of the talk and all those things that motherhood goes through. It's great. I love it. All right, next question is, what made you want to continue being a VTuber after becoming a mother? This is from a viewer as well.
Which I became a VTuber after becoming a mother. I became a content creator after being a mother already. So
yeah, so I think this is like a opposite take, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, well, because like I think I'm guessing, so they can comment if I have it wrong, and I can follow up and try to explain it better if I misinterpret. But as far as like what made you want to continue doing it after the responsibilities that come with being a mother, I think is what they're asking. Like, why would you what made you want to continue doing the hobby, keep chasing this VTubing dream? And I think it's really important to have things that are just for you. I feel like it's really easy, especially for mothers, unfortunately still in society. I think as a content creator, it's a lot easier to stick with it and keep doing it as a dad overall than it is if you're a mom. There's just still that society shift of like, like if a dad is watching their kids, they're babysitting. Where the mom, it's like, that's her job.
Yeah.
And so like, there's this pressure on mothers that it's like, well, you're a mother now, so you have to put your kids first. Always, all the time. Like your kids are your first priority and that's it. And that's true. Like, I mean, like, I know that for you, like your little one is your top priority, but it's so easy to just completely lose any sort of like identity for yourself. And being able to hold on to something that you love, some sort of hobby, some sort of skill, whether that's VTubing, content creation in general, art, music, hiking, I don't, going to the gym, anything like that, like any sort of thing that is important to you as a parent. And I think especially for moms, I think it's important to make sure you do prioritize yourself still. And for me, my streaming and the VTubing, being a VTuber, the reason I love VTubing so much, I got into it because I love the technology and I just think the medium is really, really cool.
Right.
You're like basically live animating, a cartoon character. I think that's so cool.
Yeah.
But a big draw as a mother is that I don't have to worry about my kid running behind me on camera when I'm streaming. Well, because, like I want to protect my kids and like I don't want them out on the internet before they're ready and stuff like that. And it's like I don't have to worry about that if they just come running behind me, because you see my avatar, you don't see my room behind me. And so VTubing as a mom was very attractive for that reason as well. So that was a big draw for me to start VTubing. But I have had both of my younger children. The first one was when I was still webcam using content creator, where you saw my face on my old channel. And then I had been mom for a couple months, I think, when I found out I was pregnant with my youngest. So that was fun. So I actually have a pregnancy a gender reveal announcement that I edited together on my YouTube channel because why not? I just really leaned into it. It was fun. We did the weekly updates of like, oh, your kid's the size of a lemon. Your kid's the size of a ham radio. Aww. I don't know. The ham radios are huge. Babies don't get that big. I was lying. They do not get that big, I promise. But what made me want to continue even after my little one is like, this is mine. This is something that is just mine. It is not related to my kids. It's related to my spouse as much as I want it to be. But my VTubing is mine.
Right.
And it's important to me to hold on to that and have something that is just for me.
Right.
and something that I can be proud of. And it's like, this is part of me, not just mom, but this is my thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's really, really important after becoming a parent, to have something where it's like, that is yours and you can set time aside for it to kind of get back in touch with yourself and kind of hold on to that, instead of just completely losing yourself in the identity of being a mother.
Mm-hmm.
So what made me want to continue was I didn't want to lose myself entirely into being a mother.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, long term, eventually, I'm assuming all my kids are going to move out. And if my entire identity is only being a mother, if I don't have anything else, what do I do?
Right. It's true.
When that happens. And so it's important to kind of make sure that I have things to give me a purpose before that. Right. And right now, my joy that gives me purpose is making content as a Vtuber. So.
Oh my gosh, great answer. Whoa! Standing
That was
ovation.
a really good question, because it's really, like, I think that's really important.
It
I really appreciate the question.
Yeah. I think you explained it so well. Like, I didn't know how to explain it on my own way as well. Like, I guess if I were to explain it before you did, it would have been because, I mean, like, songwriting and VTubing, it was a medium for me to really get into music and chase my music career and stuff like that. And also, like, I really started enjoying streaming and hanging out with my community and stuff like that. So not just music, but just being with my community became like a huge part of my passion in terms of like content creation. So like I was like, even though I became a mom during my 5 years of journey in VTubing, I continue because of my community. Community is like the huge part of my journey, and I really didn't want to lose that part as well. But I think your explanation about like not losing yourself is like a great answer too. It's like, oh wow, that's so true. Like, it is true for me too, as you know, I didn't want to lose my community, but also, like, as you said, don't lose yourself and stuff like that. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, that is so true.
Well, see, you're also really heckin' talented, and so you should continue to nurture that talent, and you know, instead of stepping away from it, you know, it's a gift. So I hope you keep holding on to it.
Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome.
Wow, this was such a great answer. I love it. Oh my goodness, thank you. All right, next question is also from another viewer. Next one is, why did you choose to make motherhood such a big part of your VTuber identity?
Not so much a fun answer. So I do not have a supportive mother. My first bully was my mother. And it was a Discord call, and she had done, you know, another backhanded comment or some sort of criticism, and I was in a Discord call with friends and complaining, and somehow that like it ended up like the seed was planted for this idea that like there are a lot of us in this space that do not have supportive parents. Like, we don't have that support, and it's rough. It hurts, and I have empathy to a fault. Like, if somebody else is like crying, I'll start crying, sort of thing. But
Same.
it's like I know what kind of a mother I wanted to be. It is very much not like how the mother I had was. And I know I'm not the only person out there that does not have that support at home. And so while you do have to be careful with it because of parasocialism, or is it socialism? Parasocial relationships are a risk, but I can be that person, that support character on my little corner of the internet that if somebody in my community had a rough day, they can come and tell me about it, and I will be that comfort, just that presence that's going to be like, it's going to be okay. Or if they have something they're really excited about, I will celebrate with them and tell them how great that is and that I'm proud of them because I am. Or if they're nervous about something, they can come and tell me about it, and we will talk through it and tell them it's okay and like, don't worry, and that kind of stuff. I can be that support character on the internet that someone might need in that moment. And that's where like I was kind of born for MomVT. And then I checked Twitch, and it was absolutely wild to me that the name MomVT was available at the time. So I snagged it. There we are.
Yeah, at the time there was not or any mom
Well, this is like
VTuber.
after, this is like after the quote unquote VTuber boom. Because when was that? Like 2020?
Oh, 2020.
And so, like, yeah, I think 2020 was like the big boom where it suddenly was like it came over into the like Western media and VTubers started to become a big thing.
Right.
And but I started in 2022. This is well after. So when I checked, I was like, oh, well, the name, of course, the name's got to be there. Nope, the name's available. All right, I guess I'm MomVT now.
Perfect.
Yeah, and then MomVT was actually just going to be originally like just kind of like a side project. Like, oh, I'll do this like once a week to, you know, just as my little way to give back to the community. And I was going to stick on my main channel, you know, Scarberry, and I was going to stick with that. But this was just going to be a fun little side project. And then people like Mom better. People liked Mom better than Scarberry. So I was like, all right, well, I guess I will go on hiatus on the other channel. And now I'm Mom.
You're now Mom.
Which is fine. Yeah, which is fine. It does make it a little awkward if I go to a convention, because, you know, you have adults running up to me and going, oh my God, hey, Mom. And people get very confused. But yeah, no, it's been nice. It's been a really good experience. And yeah, it started as a way to just kind of be present and able to give back. And I've been able to. It's been really nice. Our community has been able to really be there for people that needed it. So.
Aw, that's so awesome. Yeah. Like I can relate with your mom story.
No, everybody can.
Yeah.
That's not good. I'm so sorry.
No. And I'm so sorry for you too. Like, I guess like it's a generation thing. I guess. Yeah. Like my mom would also like kind of downsize my like dream or like wanting to become a singer-songwriter or a singer in general, like music career. She would always like downplay it, and it's like, oh, you don't have the talent to, you know, get through it. You know, like, yeah, like it go with like more solid career like teaching, doctor, nursing. Go with that.
I got a
more
degree to be a
realistic
teacher.
one.
Guess what I'm not doing? Not being a teacher. So glad I got that practical degree.
Yeah. I mean, I know where she was coming from. I love her, even though like I still
I'm sure it stemmed from just like worry.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
it really did. Yeah, I still kind of drag that trauma from her, but I know she really was worried about, you know, my future, and then it was coming out of like love and stuff like that. But at the time, it really was very painful, and still kind of like, still I struggle with self-esteem and self-confidence and stuff like that, because that is still like constant. You know, like a trauma that is kind of like lingering in my mind and stuff like that. So, yeah, relatable, but yeah.
Mine when I was like 8 or 9, like 3rd grade specifically, like I got really into drawing, and my mom would like make fun of my drawings, like they were bad. So guess what? I quit drawing. And now I just turned 40 this year, and I'm like, imagine if I had been drawing, even just for fun, but drawing just for the love of it for over 3 decades. where I could have been skill-wise now.
Right.
But it got crushed out of me like within a year. And it's so like, so actually now I'm like reclaiming that I have like a 5-year plan of like practicing skills. I don't know if my streaming will ever go anywhere. No idea. But I think like, cause I started learning rigging recently. And
cool.
I started practicing drawing again. And I think easily by at most 5 years, I can get to the point where I can confidently make a character or model, like even in a model in its entirety, fully rigged everything. And I would like to get to the point where I like make an entire character, like pre-made, completely done, fancy VTuber model, and then auction it off, and a portion of the proceeds would go to a relevant charity. And I think that would make me really happy. And so that's like my 5-year plan. Hopefully VTubing is still a big medium in 5 years. I don't see why it wouldn't, but like that's
hopefully,
you know, hopefully in a few years. But it's like I would be really happy doing that. And so it's like I'm reclaiming it. Like I wanted to draw when I was a kid, and now I'm going to practice drawing now, and I'll do something with it. And so,
oh my gosh, that's so inspiring.
So my mom can shove it.
Hey mom, I made money with this drawing.
Yeah. Hey mom, look at all the charity money that we made selling my drawings that I animated. Suck on that, you know, just whatever. Spite is a good motivator. I will say that.
Oh, that is true. That is true.
Yeah, but I was thinking about it recently. I was like, you know what? Like this thing that I got discouraged out of when I was a kid, why not start now? Like I have to set aside specific time to do it, but like why not prioritize it for me? So
that's so awesome. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that you're doing that for yourself.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. And I know you'll do great. Oh my goodness.
Thank you. I hope so. It'll be fun either way.
Oh my gosh, please keep me updated with your
Yeah,
journey.
no, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you, honey.
Oh. She called me honey. Thank you, mom. All right, next question is another from another viewer. Have you ever received negative comments about having children, either in real life or online? If so, how did you deal with them? And what advice would you give future parents who face anti-child sentiment?
I'm curious about the anti-child sentiment thing.
Yeah.
Because like there are just some people that just do not like kids. And you know what? That's okay. Like I don't know. I feel like you always see like people do the inflammatory stuff online of like, oh my God, this bridezilla wouldn't allow children at her wedding ceremony. And I'm like, it was her wedding ceremony. She can do whatever she wants, you know? So the thing is like, I'm curious about the anti-child sentiment.
Yeah, I never really heard that before. Or maybe I'm not aware of it.
Well, because I think that requires context of what you mean by like anti-child sentiment.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
An example would be, oh, you have to bring your small child on a plane, and like, oh my God, everybody hates crying children on planes, right? And so there are plenty of parents that freak out, and they're so like they have anxiety about having to take a plane trip because they know that their kids' ears are going to hurt, and so they're going to cry, and then the people around them are going to hate it. And it's like, you get that social pressure and you get really anxious about it. And it's like, or like I've even my dad once at like a lunch was griping about a family that had like a baby and they went out to dinner. And I'm sitting there like, I've been in those parents' shoes where it's like, you just want to get out of your house for a minute.
Yeah.
And people are like upset that the baby or child is fussing. And it's like, kids do that. They just do that. And so it's like, how do you deal with it? You can't control what other people do. You can't control what other people say. You can't control how they think.
Mm-hmm.
You can only control how you react to it. And so like,
True.
and then it's a question of like, pick your battles. Like, I don't know. I don't understand the people that it's like you have a crying baby in someone's wedding ceremony and you won't leave the wedding ceremony with your crying baby, so you ruin it for everybody.
Right.
Like, that's not good. And that I understand why people would be mad at that parent, you know? But existing in public with children shouldn't be a problem.
Right.
And some people it is. And it's like clearly you don't know what it's like to be a parent. You've made that obvious.
Right.
If you think these parents should just hide away at home because their kids might make noise in public, I don't know. It's a really weird battlegrounds with that kind of stuff.
It really is. Yeah, there's also people who get really offended for having a mother feeding in public, breastfeeding.
Yeah, it's like, what is she supposed to do? Like, the whole thing of like, oh, we'll cover it with a blanket. It's like, do you eat with a blanket over your head? No, you don't, because it'd be uncomfortable.
Yeah,
oh my God, I had an argument with someone from my high school on Facebook once because they went off about that, how disgusting it was. They were at lunch and this woman was breastfeeding and they were comparing it to like pee and poop.
What?
That it would be like if they like peed in the middle of the restaurant. I'm like, it's not even close to the same thing. What are you talking about?
What?
And so it's like, what do you expect her to do? And they're like, well, I expect her to stay home. And it's like, you wait until you're a mom. And yeah, guess what? Once she became a mom, her attitude changed pretty quick. But like, you encounter those people and they are very loud with their opinions.
Right.
Again, you pick your battles. You can recognize if you're going to be able to change their minds, and you probably can't. And so it's better to not traumatize your children by being around them.
Yeah, that's true.
Me personally, as far as negative comments about having children, I mean, not really. Not directed at me so much, which I guess I'm pretty fortunate with that. I know that it exists. I know that there's comments like, oh, what's she doing online? What's she doing streaming? She should be taking care of her kids, etc. Right. I've seen it. People don't know your situation. People are going to make up whatever they want. They're going to make assumptions. People are going to be mean. People are going to try to get under your skin just because they think it's funny. It's pick your battles, and you can't control what other people do, but you can control how you react to it. And especially when you're a parent and your kids are watching you and what you do, you're teaching them how to react to these things. And so you just have to kind of look at it through that lens. Is this actually something I should push back? Am I okay existing in this space? Am I actually causing an issue for anybody else, or are they just being a jerk? And you have to evaluate situations case by case. But I think I've been pretty lucky. I haven't had anybody come down on me about, being a streamer and a mom. Right. But that might also be because I'm MomVT and it's kind of in the branding.
Right.
So I might not be the best judge on that one because it's kind of assumed.
Right. Yeah, I guess this question is more for people who came from a different background, maybe, like especially in my situation, I came from a corporal VTubing company first, and it was more leaning towards idols. So I know where they're coming from. And then I did receive some
because idols aren't allowed to even date.
Yeah,
right?
They're not even. They're not allowed to date and all that stuff. And then it is true that I started without, announcing my relationship status. I was already married when I started, but I didn't disclose it due to the company and stuff like that. And then later on, once my company kind of disclosed, and once I was more comfortable, like after raising Percy for a year and my mental health was better, I was like, okay,
Mhm.
I am ready to announce it to the world because I really want to share this beautiful blessing that I've been
Mhm.
having in my life. So like I
Yeah.
came out as a mother, and then
I
I
love
did,
that
yeah.
phrase that you came out as a mother. That's so perfect. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that so much.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I did receive a lot of like great, like loving comments. I was really baffled by all these loving comments and stuff like that. But I did receive a lot of negative as well.
Mhm.
And then yeah, like for those negative comments, I kind of took it as like a grain of salt because um the amount of love and support I've got kind of overshadowed all those negative
Yeah.
comments. Kind of like, oh, why are you doing that? Kind of like, oh, you tricked your fans, or it's like, oh, take care of
How
your
dare
baby
you have a
first.
life?
Yeah, like take care of your baby. What, like, why are you
Mhm.
streaming? Like,
Mhm.
oh, like, oh, you're a bad mom and stuff like that. Like, so I like whenever I see those comments now, I kind of say to myself and like other moms that also came out as a mom or became a mom and still
Mhm.
continuing as a VTuber, I kind of say like it shouldn't be like whether that VTuber graduates or continue their VTubing career, it shouldn't be like a thing to what's it called? It
Judge?
shouldn't be like a it shouldn't be a
Mhm.
thing to kind of like show how much they love their like child or something. Like whether they continue
Oh,
VTubing.
your priorities.
Yeah, yeah, your
Okay.
priorities. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Like it shouldn't be like a way to prove that you love your family more than what, like, you know, VTuber.
I think it's that pressure of being like you have to the performance of being like of how much you love your family and that prioritizing your family is how people lose themselves
Yeah.
into being a parent, where then it's like, what am I beside like outside of being a parent?
Mhm.
And that's why it's so important to continue doing these
Mhm.
things that we love outside of
Yeah.
being a parent, where it really we can talk about it obviously, but like
Mhm.
you and I being VTubers has nothing to do with procreating.
Right.
It is a separate thing, so like
Yeah.
it has nothing to do with the fact that we've had kids. It's
Mhm.
ours, and I think that's important. As far as like how would you deal with it, I think because that's the thing, like we've probably both developed pretty thick skins
Oh yeah,
with stuff, but that comes with time.
it does.
If you haven't had the time to develop a thick skin about it, you have to consciously make a choice to seek out the positive.
Mhm.
It's hard
Mhm.
because you will naturally kind of focus on the negative,
Mhm.
but you have to kind of like stop yourself and go, no, I deserve the positive comments. Let's go find those. And
Yep.
you focus on the positive. The people that care about you will be supportive and will be positive. The
Mhm.
people that don't matter and the people that don't care are going to be the ones that are negative. Most likely they're just trying to get a reaction out of you.
Mhm.
And so it has less weight, right?
Yep.
So you give the negative comments less weight. They don't matter as much as the positive. And you have to just learn to focus on the positive. And it's a skill. It's a skill
Mhm.
that you have to develop, but work on
Yep.
it because it's worth
Yeah.
it.
It's true. It's true. And I guess like what I do is kind of like not engage with any negative comments as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just don't give any brain cell.
Yeah.
Don't use your brain cell for those
Yeah.
negative
Don't give them
comments.
any oxygen. Just let them
Yeah.
peter themselves out.
Yep. Because what they want is a reaction, right? So
They
just
want reaction. They want attention.
yeah.
It's like the people that like they like will repost a screenshot of them getting like not muted. What's the other thing that's like on Twitter? not bans, but
Oh.
you know what I mean? Like where they're like, blocked. Oh, they blocked me. I guess I win,
Oh,
blah, blah,
yeah,
blah.
yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like there are people that like thrive on that energy. And I'm like,
Yeah.
they blocked you. They don't see your stuff anymore. They don't care about you. Why are you celebrating this? But there are people out there that's like, that's what they're going after. They
Right.
thrive off of getting a reaction out of you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give it to them.
Yep.
Don't just ignore it. And it's a skill. You have to develop it as a skill. It's not easy to just do that naturally,
Mm-hmm.
but you can do it. And you just
Yeah.
let it roll off.
Yep. Yeah. Great advice as usual. Thank you, MomVT. All right. There's 3 more questions actually.
Yay.
Ba-bum. After raising 4 children, what is your biggest "this is what really matters" takeaway?
Oh. I mean, I want to say it's like your relationship with your kids, but like no duh. Like of course that's like what really matters.
Mm-hmm.
But I think presence.
Yeah.
And I will be honest, this is something I do struggle with. I'm a little bit addicted to my phone. And it makes it where like I'm less present with my kids if I'm on my phone. And being present and actually like giving your undivided attention to the people you're with, I think is what really matters.
Yeah.
It's something that I struggle with, honestly, and it's something I'm working on. So
Yeah, I think it's a current generation problem.
yeah, so bad. It's like, why do I feel like I lost my arm if I left my phone at home? I hate it.
Right.
You know, it's like what really matters is that time with your family, because that is a limited resource. Like
it's true.
It does end at some point. And so it's like, you know, my last baby, I'd be up with a feeding at 3 a.m. dead tired, but I cherished those hours because it was the last time I was going to have that time with one of my kids.
Right.
And there are milestones you hit with your kids, with your family all the time. And so it's just, what really matters is just being present and really cherishing the time that you get, I think.
Yes! Oh my god! Yes! Oh my gosh, all of these are such a great answer. I'm loving it. Oh my goodness. All right, next question is, what's one way motherhood made you stronger?
Higher pain tolerance.
Oh, yes! I was actually going to say the same thing.
Definitely have a higher pain tolerance. Yeah. Things don't seem so bad anymore.
I mean, I can't believe you had to have your placenta kind of.
Yeah, I didn't think that there'd be
grabbed.
something worse than childbirth. I stood corrected. Would not recommend. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend the experience, but yeah.
I didn't know there's even a worse pain than childbirth is getting your placenta pulled out. Oh.
Yeah. Well, she didn't succeed at it. But she tried. She tried 3 or 4 times. So.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Keep it real. Keep it real.
Are you okay?
No. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Okay. But yeah, no.
I'd rather
what's one
had
way
it keep it
motherhood has
real.
made me stronger? Definitely higher pain tolerance.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Motherhood made me weaker in one sense that I'm still mad about. My youngest stole my spicy food tolerance.
Oh, I remember you mentioning this. Yes.
He loves spicy food, and I cannot handle spicy food anymore. I used to eat such spicy food, and then just that last baby stole it from me, and it's gone.
Oh.
So, higher pain tolerance, lower spice tolerance.
Oh man. I think
My
for
stat
me,
points moved around a little bit.
Yeah. Oh. Well, maybe you can kind of like, level up your tolerance a little by little.
I have to work at it.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, the pain tolerance is one for sure. Something that was taken away from me was thinking ability.
Oh my God, mom brain is such a
mom
curse.
brain.
It's so real. You don't understand until you experience it, and then you're like, oh no.
I know. Like at first, I was like, "What is mom brain?" I heard about it like when I was pregnant, and people around me who already had kids would be like, "Oh, mom brain." Brain fog and stuff like that. I was like, what is that? Like mom brain? I don't understand. And then now I go through it. It's like, oh, this is what they meant. Oh, it's
mom
terrible.
Brain is like in the Sims games where you tell your Sim to do something, and then before they get there, you delete the action. So they just stand there not knowing what to do for a minute. That's mom brain.
No, it's so
in
crazy.
In case you wanted to know, that's what it is.
It's crazy because I already had that kind of attention span, or like my brain was already kind of like that. So if I would to say maybe like 1 out of 10, my brain was already like 5 out of 10 kind of like that. Now it's like 9 out of 10. I'll just forget things, and like I really have a brain of a goldfish now.
Same. Oh my God, same.
And I feel like Percy just took all my brain cell, and I only have a functional 1 brain cell.
Yeah, now it's like after 4, like Dad VT will just he'll say something to me directly to my face, and he'll be like, "What did I just say to you?" And I'm like, "I have no idea. Please say it again."
Yeah, same.
I retained nothing. Please repeat it. Thanks. It's like not even on my phone, looking right at him. I got nothing. Can you repeat everything you just said?
Oh my God, I can totally relate with that. Oh, every single time.
It's like I had 2 brain cells to rub together, but I lost one of them, and so now I just work with what I got.
Yeah, we're really trying, guys. We're not like we're really trying our best to.
It's not our fault. It's our kids' fault.
Oh, it's the birthing process. It's the pregnancy and all the birthing and all the stuff.
It's science, guys. Like it's not our fault. It's science. It's like there's studies, I'm sure, probably.
I guess that's where it comes from, where like moms constantly make mistakes with their kids' names. Like,
yes,
especially with my mom, she would say my sister's name with me, and then my brother is like, oh, wait. And then the last name is the right name.
My mom would cycle through all of the kids and then all of the dogs before she would get to my name. It's like, man. But I've even started doing that. I'll be like texting about the kids to Dad VT, and I'll keep saying my oldest kid's name instead of my... like my older daughter instead of the younger daughter. I'm like, nope, delete. We're not doing this.
Yeah.
It's already started. It's over for me. Save yourself.
Yeah, mom brain, guys, mom brain. Luckily, I only have 1 right now, so I don't have that problem. But I'm sure if I have more, I'll have the same problem. I'll go through it once I have another one.
It's worth it. It's worth it. It's fine. It's worth it. I promise.
Alrighty. Next one will be the last question of this talk show. What's one piece of advice you'll give to new parents?
Get as much sleep as you can when you can.
Yes. Oh my goodness,
just
yes.
Sleep is a priority. When the baby sleeps, you sleep. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you need to do laundry. Doesn't matter if there's dishes in the sink. If the baby is asleep, you sleep. I promise you will thank me. Just sleep.
Yep. Don't sweat it either. If your house becomes a total mess because of that, don't worry about it.
Just make sure it's like safe for the baby. The baby's not gonna be crawling around for a bit anyways. You've got time.
Yes.
Seriously though, biggest advice I could give to new parents is be gentle with yourself, because there are so many rules you get told, so many things that you get told is like how it should be. Lots of people are going to be giving you their opinions on stuff and presenting it like that's how you should do it. Just be gentle with yourself, because it's a lot, and there's a lot of pressure that other people can put on you, and it's not fair. And so just be gentle with yourself and be there for your partner and support each other, because, you know, who's going to understand it as much as your partner, you know, what you're going through. So, but you're going to do fine. Like, you are okay.
Yep. It's true.
But definitely sleep as much as you possibly can.
Definitely sleep. And also, like, as for mothers, new mothers, if you ever feel like there's like a slight chance of postpartum depression, any sign, please get that checked up. Like, I
get
know,
it checked.
Yeah.
And also, hopefully your significant other will also be on the lookout for it, because I was not, I had postpartum depression after all 4 of mine. And when I say that, like, I've had chronic depression since I was a kid, depression and anxiety. And so after having babies, it gets worse. But the one suffering it isn't always aware. So, like, if there's someone in your life that has recently had a baby and you notice a change, I would say maybe don't talk to the new mother specifically about postpartum.
Yeah.
Talk to her partner, point out like what you saw that was a concern, but like, you know, speak up. And because you know, when you're in it, when you're the one suffering from it, you might not be able to see it.
No, it's true.
Yeah, it's like how it's hard to see how far through the forest you've gotten when you're in the middle of it.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's definitely one of those things. I think it takes a village where, you know, the spouse might notice it well before you can figure it out. And so talk to your spouse beforehand. Be like, these are usually the warning signs, but if you notice a change, you know, talk to me and call my doctor for me. Thanks.
Yeah, I didn't notice that I had depression since, like, apparently I had chronic depression, but I didn't notice about it. And then the reason why I figured it out is because it was also affecting my husband, Brogan. For years, he was putting up with all my like depressions, and he was always like rooting for me, trying to lift me up all the time. But like, there was always that cycle of like being down.
There is a cycle to it, isn't there?
Yeah. So I was just going through that depression cycle so many times, but he was always that strong boulder, just trying to like lift me up and stuff like that. But after having Percy, and I think it was within like 6 months within or so, it got worse. And then he also kind of broke down, that he felt so helpless. He felt like he's not able to help me because he's not seeing any improvement, and he feels like he's a failure as a spouse, that not being able to like make me see what he sees in me. So like, when he broke down, that's when I realized, okay, I really need a professional help.
Right.
Because like, if it's affecting me, it was so natural, or like so common for me. So like, like you said, if it's happening to yourself, you don't really notice it. But if it's not happening to someone else, and it was happening to my husband, I was like, okay, this is it. Yeah, I need to get some professional help. And that's when I realized or found out that I have chronic depression and postpartum depression. So it's like, okay, yep.
So you got the double whammy.
Yeah, I did.
Goodness. Yeah.
So yeah, for those who know someone who just gave birth or having new family, you know,
if you see
your significant other,
speak up. Don't brush it off, because worst that's going to happen is that they'll be like, oh, they're fine. You know, like, the worst that would happen if you speak up about a concern is they're fine, and there's no postpartum depression, and that's it. Like, but if you speak up and they hadn't realized it yet, you could save a life. So it's important.
It's true. And it's crazy how postpartum depression can happen to anybody. Even if it's like the strongest woman you've ever known, it can happen to her
Absolutely.
just like out of nowhere. That's just like how like the hormone balance and whatnot, that it just can happen to anyone. And it doesn't mean it will happen to everyone, but it can happen to anyone. So yeah, I think that was great advice from you, MomVT. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. And that concludes our question for this
Those were great
episode 3.
questions.
Yeah,
Yay.
these were all great questions. Thank you so much for those who submit your questions. I'm sorry I wasn't able to. Yeah, I'm sorry I wasn't able to, add the question that was mentioned on the comment on this live stream. I usually only do the ones that I, collect beforehand. So like, none of us are caught off guard as well. So thank you so much for those who put your questions in. We really appreciate that. And I really appreciate MomVT for, being so real and giving us such a great advice. And, from your experience, it meant so much. And I learned so much as well.
I was just honored to be asked. Thank you so much for having me on. It means a lot.
Yeah. We shall do some other collabs as well.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Moms are powerful and strong, but we can also be kind of fragile at times. But yeah, I think moms' power are very strong. And together, it might be more powerful as well.
Yeah, they won't be able to handle us, honestly. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. MomVT, if you have any like announcement you want to share or like, talk about your channel once again.
Normally you can find me on Twitch. My name on there is MomVT, just like it is. And I normally stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday around noon EST to about 5 p.m. EST. On Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You can usually find me then.
Woohoo! Let's go! Yeah! Please go find her on Twitch. Give her a follow. And thank you so much for being here, everybody.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you, MomVT, for, putting schedules and making time for this.
No, it was my pleasure.
Yeah. And it was my pleasure as well. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Otsu Mom! Bye-bye!
Bye!